New Zealand's such an easy sell. There's no talking it up because it's all there, you know. And I think that the food has come such a long way, and the portions are generous. The simplicity of it, it's local. It's extremely seasonal. It has to be seasonal because there's not really any other product coming from anywhere else. And it's fresh. The majority of the people that I speak to that come down here, that's exactly what they say about it. I don't have to tell them that. They know that about the food down here. They've travelled down here. They love the people. They love the ease of the country, the accessibility of everything that's around them. So it's not something that you have to work on selling that. I grew up on a farm outside of Hamilton, a place called Nahanapuri. Amazing place, idyllic childhood. You know, I spent most summers fishing with my grandfather, which was absolutely fantastic. I learned how to fillet fish and how to smoke fish and how to eat fish eyes. And well, he ate the fish eyes, but you know, that sort of thing. I mean, I couldn't think of a more idyllic childhood than my childhood in New Zealand. You know, it was just all right, nothing wrong. My favourite New Zealand holiday spot would have to be the Coromandel, I think. You know, we had a house up there for years, and quiet, no traffic, by the beach, seagulls, easy. What I love doing in New Zealand is really fishing, because it's so easy. But I also love the skiing. I love the outdoor life, and I think New Zealand's it's an outdoorsy country. I mean, that's what you do here. It's part of being a Kiwi, I think. Gordon's been a huge influence in my life over the last few years. I've worked for him for 10 years now, and you know, within the restaurant group, you know, he's an amazing chef. He's a great guy. He's extremely ambitious, very charismatic, hilarious to be around and to work with, and you know, he knows what it takes to run a good restaurant, and understands what makes this industry tick and what's important. Am I like him in the kitchen? Not really. I mean, you know, I've had my moments in the kitchen, I think, but you know, we all, it's a stressful environment, and a kitchen's made to be like that. It's not supposed to be a la-di-da sort of, you know, it's a high pressure situation. There's a lot of sort of deadlines that you have to meet, you know, minute by minute by minute by minute. So, you know, you need to be extremely focused. You need to get your team behind you. You need a lot of support from your team, and you need to be extremely organized, extremely hardworking, good attention to detail, and you know, very driven. And am I like that? Yeah, I think, you know, I've turned into that. You know, I'm a different person in the kitchen than I am out of the kitchen. Do I swear? Yeah, lots. Yeah, not today. There's nothing wrong with swearing, really, is there? Used in the, you know, it's it just comes out, doesn't it? Not in front of my mother. The top cooking tips for people at home is really just to keep it simple, keep it natural. Don't try to put too many things on the plate. I mean, the best things are always the most simplistic ones, and otherwise, the other ones that people remember. Important things to get the seasoning right, and first things first, cook the product correctly, whether that's, you know, it's meat or fish. That's what you should focus on. If you get those two things right, that's 60% of the battle, and then it's what other flavors you integrate with it. But you know, enjoy it. That's what it's about. Get a bottle of wine, open it, drink it, cook. That's what cooking's about.